Isn't it amazing that a battery like this, that you can put on a breakfast table and it's just absolutely completely non-toxic because it's a nickel battery. It's not like the lead acid batteries. It also power your car, 80 miles or 100 miles an hour. So we're 46.2%, and our temperature is the most important thing. The top temperature is 69 degrees Fahrenheit, so we're good on temperatures. And our voltage is 13.6 across the board. And we're off to go get a permit for a solar system in Long Beach. So it isn't much different, driving off to go do a job in an electric car than it is in a regular car. And it's about the same thing. In fact, you hardly notice the car's electric. So, really, all of these cars that you see here, are not going to Alaska. They're not going to tour the USA. They're all going to work. Here's all these cars are not going to Alaska. They're not going a long distance. They're all stuck in a line here, and they're going, maybe 4 miles into Long Beach. Now, I could have a 300-mile range on this car, let's say, if I had more batteries in it, or if I had lithium batteries, or if I had a generator. I could have, more range, but I wouldn't really need it. I mean, I don't even charge up to full today. So we're now down to 45.0, and I reset the odometer because I didn't set it before. So we're going to see how much actual energy it takes to go the 4 or 5 miles that it takes for me to go to this job. So the question is, is the occasional trip to San Francisco, where you actually go 500 miles, a good argument against having an electric car that you use for 90% of your driving? So here we go, up the hill. Can an electric car make it up a hill? Geez, that's a problem. Can a gas car make it up a hill? That's more of a question. And this is the beautiful Colorado Lagoon with Signal Hill behind it. So now coming down from a hill, instead of using braking or using the engine as a brake and burning out more gasoline, our electric car actually sucks some of that energy back into the battery. So coming down a hill, we get back what we put in going up the hill. And also when we're coming to a stop sign, you're sort of climbing a hill when you accelerate the car. When you come to a stop, you are getting that power back. You're sort of coming down the accelerator hill. So every time we accelerate, we're storing energy from the batteries into motion, and when we decelerate, we're getting it back from motion back into the battery. Water is getting higher every day. There's a little golf cart. So okay, here we are on the speedway. Okay, this is about as fast as you go on the drive to work. Unless you're on the freeway, it's maybe 48 miles an hour, 43 miles an hour. And I hate to say it, but, once again, in here are lots and lots of cars that didn't go to San Francisco today. It didn't go to San Diego today. It didn't go to Las Vegas today. All these cars just went to work. Every one of them, probably drove 10 miles, 15 miles, maybe 20 miles to get to work. Every one of them, really could be an electric car or mass transit. So all of the gasoline that was burned getting these cars here, maybe an average, let's say, of 2 gallons of gas a day to get each of these cars here, didn't have to be burned. We could have, all these people could have arrived at work either in an electric car or in mass transit. Now this guy thinks he's going to get into this little spot. This is going to be fun. Let's see, we finish up at 33%, and our voltage is 12.9, 13.0, 13.0. Maximum temperature is 73 degrees, and so the batteries are fine. The mileage of our daily commute here was 12.5.